Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Dead or School. No, that wasn't a question. I'm simply telling you the name of the game. Anyway, this game originally released all the way back in 2018. A year I remember fondly as the year I played a hell of a lot of video games. But we are not here to talk about just any old video game, dear viewers. We are here to discuss Dead or School, and I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh, CG, you oh so talented chap, you, who occasionally dresses up as a schoolgirl for skits and kicks. What the hell is this game? And I'm so glad you asked, dear viewer. By the way, if you would like to see me dressed up as a schoolgirl for skits and kicks, I'll put a link to my OnlyFans in the comments down below. Dead or School is a hack-and-slash-RPG platformer game thing. We play as Hisako, a girl who lives underground, who has only one wish: to go to school on the surface up above. There's just one teeny tiny problem, and that's all the bloody mutants running around. Or robots. Or robots that look like human beings. Or robots crossed with mutants. So you have to make your way through this game's stages, defeating all the monsters, as well as upgrading your character. This game also has a pretty generous loot system as well. Basically, you'll find weapons like assault rifles, grenade launchers, swords, axes, and you can upgrade these bloody weapons of destruction, or sell them, or buy more in the vending machines. And it's going to be very important that you keep an eye on the weapons that you have. Make sure you upgrade to a much better weapon occasionally, because this game will also throw bloody boss fights at you. And some of these are more frustrating than attempting to make love to a cactus. But it's not just the boss fights that are frustrating, dear viewers. No. Often the platforming is incredibly frustrating. This game suffers from what a lot of these indie games suffer from, and that's what my fellow gamers call jank. It also features one or two of my least favorite things that you'll find in platformers, especially platformers of a bygone era, and that's bloody knockback. Enemies will be throwing bloody projectiles at you, you'll be attempting to make a jump, and oh, whoopsie daisy, you just fell into that pit. I'm not a fan of knockback. I am a fan of knocking back 5 coffees in a row, 2 milks, no sugar, but knockback in video games? Absolutely not. I can do without that. Something else I can do without is this game's attempt at humor. If you played any kind of anime fan servicey type game with a lead character that has breasts bigger than King Kong's eyeballs, then you can probably imagine there are moments in the game, most notably some of the, albeit excellent cutscenes, where our character is set upon by a couple of mutants in extreme close-up as they, I can only assume, are trying to feel her up. There's another bloody character who gets a dress at one point, only to realize that the bloody thing is ripped, showing off more skin than you would find on the catwalk during London Fashion Week. I don't think I actually laughed once while playing this game. No, that's a lie. I did. But that's because I told myself a joke while playing this game. It was a good one. I would love to share it for you all, but I'd be too worried one of you bastards would steal the joke. I can't have that. No, not at all. So what else can I tell you about this bloody game? It reminded me of another kind of horror, side-scrolling, platformer, hack-and-slashy kind of game. And that game is Final Exam, a game that's kind of sort of linked to the obscure series of survival horror video games that were popular once upon a time. In fact, I could probably say that I actually prefer Final Exam, but it's been a good few years since I played it. Bertrum?
Yes?
Get a pen and paper.
Okay.
Write this down.
Go ahead.
Must play Final Exam and review it for the channel.
Got it.
Good boy. So if I had to sum up Dead or School, I would say it's a rather nice looking, albeit often frustrating, hack and slash platformer RPG type game with loot and mutants and robots crossed with mutants and some very nice boss fights. Therefore, I declare that Dead or School is still not a question. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review for Dead or School. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.